Did you know that many people still don't fully understand how Sukuna's domain expansion actually works? It's one of the most terrifying and unique abilities in Jujutsu Kaisen, yet a lot of fans miss the details behind why it's so powerful. So in the next few minutes, let's break down Sukuna's domain expansion and see what makes the King of Curses truly unstoppable.
Imagine a domain expansion so powerful, it doesn't even need a barrier. That's exactly what makes Sukuna's domain one of the most terrifying abilities in all of Jujutsu Kaisen. In the world of Jujutsu sorcery, a domain expansion is the ultimate technique. Sorcerers create a sealed space where their cursed technique becomes unavoidable. Inside a domain, attacks almost always hit their target. It's basically the highest level of combat, but Sukuna breaks this rule. His domain expansion, Malevolent Shrine, is completely different from normal domains. Instead of creating a closed barrier, Sukuna manifests a shrine in the real world and expands his cursed technique over a massive area. This makes it more like painting a masterpiece directly onto reality. Most domains trap the enemy inside a barrier. Sukuna doesn't need that. His domain spreads across a huge radius, about 200 meters, and anything inside that area becomes a target for his attacks. Now let's talk about what actually happens inside Malevolent Shrine. Sukuna's domain uses two main slashing techniques, cleave and dismantle. Dismantle is the basic slash attack. It cuts through inanimate objects or weaker opponents instantly. Cleave is far more terrifying. It automatically adjusts its power, based on the opponent's durability and cursed energy. That means the attack always hits with the exact strength needed to slice the enemy apart. Inside Sukuna's domain, these slashes rain down continuously across the entire area. Buildings, terrain, and enemies are shredded apart simultaneously. And because there's no barrier, people inside the radius can't simply break the domain from the outside like normal. This barrierless domain is considered a divine technique. Among Jujutsu sorcerers, even powerful characters acknowledge how insane this ability is. The skill required to manifest a domain without a barrier is so advanced that very few characters in the series could ever hope to replicate it. Another scary detail? Sukuna can control the range of his domain. He can shrink it to increase the intensity of the slashes or expand it to wipe out everything around him. This level of control shows why Sukuna is called the King of Curses. So to summarize, most domain expansions trap enemies inside a barrier. Sukuna's Malevolent Shrine removes the barrier completely, and instead of trapping opponents, it turns the entire battlefield into his domain. Which basically means, if you're within 200 meters of Sukuna, when he activates Malevolent Shrine, you're already inside the slaughter zone, and escaping it might already be impossible.